What's up, guys? Naked here, and obviously we've got Dallas this weekend. Less than 24 hours. Shit, we're getting less than 12 hours now, so it's getting close. Today I'm going to be talking about the open bracket, the bracket of death. Open bracket generally, full stop, is crazy. Then you chuck on the fact that basically a lot of teams that are losing online in North America and Europe are going to be in this open bracket. You know, teams like FaZe, first time they ever played the open bracket for back when they had a random roster, I think. Millennium, Infused, a lot of really good teams are in this thing. Echo Fox, Soy, there's a lot of good teams in there. And our Aussie teams, ANZ teams, APAC teams even though these are all ANZ teams, they're going to be fighting through this bracket. And obviously the bracket got changed. Well, it didn't get changed, it got announced with the shifting or whatever you want to call it between those seeds. So SYF took the third seed instead of first, as we all assumed they would have been. I'm just scrolling down through the bracket now. I'm going to be reading it off to you. So we're looking... Jeez, it's a massive bracket. Okay, almost there. There you go. SYF, third seed. Looking at their run, let me just go to the full screen view quickly. And I should have probably had this ready, but I can talk for days. Everyone knows that. Okay, so go to that full screen view. We're going to find SYF right about... wow, it's a long bracket. Right there, okay. So, SYF's got starts in round 2. They got the bye. They'll verse Burn Esports or Infinite Gaming. They should floor that team. They'll move on to round 3. I think very comfortably where they've got Static Vision and Envision Esports. I think they'll floor all those teams. Round 4, they come up against Error. Now, I don't know what to think there at all. SYF has been great this game. I think they've been the true underdog story. They won last week. They didn't beat Mindfreak, but still consistently they've been second best, I think. So them coming in, getting third seed in America, a lot of people think it's unfair that they got the points. They didn't get first, but I think third is very good for you to be seated in an open bracket. I think, and they're still in a great position to make it out. So fourth round, they'll versus Error. I don't even know what to say, but I'm going to say, SYF have played that strong. They're probably the strongest Australian ANZ team in that open bracket. I'm going to say they win that game against Error, and that best of 3, that could go anyway. SYF really need to clutch up on those S&Ds, which I think they will, and I think that will be why they beat Error. Skip ahead to round 5. They're going to have to go backwards and work on this bracket. Just to look, I think they beat every team. Lethal Gaming, I think they're either going to verse or Heretics. I mean, I don't know what to think again. Round 5, if they win round 5, I think they've not done justice, but I think they haven't had a disappointing event. If they win round 5 and go to round 6, it's going to be hard. Then you got, Echo Fox, you got TM. If TM get there, I'll touch on that in a second. I'll probably actually skip on to TM next, and then I'll go through that. So obviously, TM straight up will have the Swept or Regicide. They should floor those teams. They'll have Excalibur, who are no pushovers, but I still think TM will win that game. Then they'll go on to round 4, where they'll verse Echo Fox. So I'm assuming Echo Fox. That's going to be rough. TM haven't had the greatest start to this game. They've probably got the most experience there overseas right now, I think. Obviously, I'd say they have the most experience, yeah. Besides Mindfreak, obviously. Echo Fox, I can't see them winning it. If they do win it, they're probably in a good position. It could be an SYF, TM, make it for that open bracket, for that pool spot. So, that would be amazing. We want these teams to get through. We want to prove that APAC quad is doing well. So, if that happens. But there's still, you got Echo Fox, you got Infused, Excel's not on their side, so Infused. There's a lot of good teams here. It's going to be really hard. Tainted coming in 22nd seed compared to the 3rd seed of SYF. So, for me, if I'm SYF, if TM beat Echo Fox and manage to get past Infused after that as well, I think SYF's probably feeling really comfortable that they're going to make pools, but anything can happen in the day. They're not impossible brackets for either team to get through. SYF getting all the way up to Lethal being the toughest team in their bracket, and Heretics. And then you obviously go to Tainted having Echo Fox, 11th seed. And Infused, Infused is going to be hard, don't get me wrong. But there are harder teams in this open bracket, I think. So, there's, I'd say 25% chance Tainted Minds makes it out, 50% chance SYF make it out. Again, best of 3, so hard to predict. Then we move all the way on to Taboo. 10th seed, not a bad spot again. Going to be versing Tuck to Bed and Apotheon, they'll beat that team. Gone Gaming, they'll beat that team. FaZe Clan round 4 now. any other year, you know, you probably say, you know, FaZe clean with Clay, Enable, Tatch, and Zuma, you're getting 2-0, basically. This year, you know, I don't know what to expect. I think FaZe is going to win. I hope to God I'm wrong, for the obvious reason that we want to go deep in these brackets. You know, we want to potentially say that, you know, we need our region is thriving right now. You know, we've been thrown to the wolves. We want to come back leading the pack. We need to do some work this weekend. So I'm hoping, you know, Taboo win there, but I can't see it happening against FaZe clean. Even if they do beat FaZe, we're going to excel. You know, it's no pushover. And then if you go to the other side of the bracket, there's Renegades, that's Shane and Co. You know, that's not going to be easy. You've got Supremacy as well. So, you know, Taboo's definitely got the hardest run, I think, of all the teams, especially FaZe clean round 4. You know, there's very, very easy chance that Taboo could become top 64 or if not worse at that point. So we'll see how it goes. Hope to God that all 3 teams do make it at least into the, you know, not the pool play, because they all can't make it because they're versing each other, but, you know, they make it as far as they can. I think realistically with how strong these brackets are, I think top 48, one team will come top 48 or worse from APAC. I'm hoping one makes pools besides Mindfreak, and another comes at least, you know, maybe even one round of pools. That'd be a good showing, you know. As bad as that sounds for every player here, that's not a bad showing in this bracket, the most stacked bracket ever. I don't think anyone can deny that. So that's where I'm sitting right now. I'll probably do an update video tomorrow, and we'll see how we go. And let's go. Don't even know what I'm gonna say. Let's raise some hell for Australia and get behind all these teams, guys. Enjoy the periscopes and the Twitter updates. I know I will.